Hi everyone, this is Zombi and welcome to another one of my dungeon boss videos. Today we'll be covering one of the very hard dungeons called the Jungle King for the Jungle Rumble event, which was released last night. Now you'll see that only your beast heroes can be used on this one, so you're going to have to pick very carefully. As you can see, I've gone for Torchy, Pignius, Julius and Bovus. The main reason being because the rest of my beasts have really crappy runes. So these are kind of, for me, the only natural choices, but these are good ones. To be fair, this lot don't exactly have anything on them that's particularly great either, runes-wise. I can pretty much auto-run it though, even so. I'll go over the runes at the end of the dungeon, so make sure you watch it all the way through. The mandatory choice is Pignius. His Hog Wild attack is really good. With a basic attack, it gives a 50% chance that any beasts on the team, including himself, will get a second attack, which allows you then to quickly cut through the rooms of any of the dungeons. The other great thing about having a beast team is that their passives tend to complement one another, so have a look through all the different abilities that those guys have got and see what combinations you can put together. You've probably noticed that my Torchy is looking a bit cool down there with his metal armour on. That's because yesterday they released his epic, which I got to level 3 or 4 now or something, I can't remember what it is. If you take a look in the shop off the main screen, you'll see a pack called Torchy's Epic Pack. I did actually pick that up, largely because of the runes you get with it. One of them is a fire rune, Greater Destruction I think it's called, isn't it? And it gives plus 10% damage in PvP, some attack and some extra damage percentage. That's now on my Masuta Kira and will be a nice surprise for anyone fighting me on PvP. He's protecting my dungeon. Damage percentage itself isn't particularly great. I'm not going to get into all the theory craft stuff. It's certainly not my speciality. But damage percentage isn't as good as pure attack unless your actual attack bonus is something in the something like above 7,000. A guy called Foozle on the forums has done a lot of work on that, so go and have a bit of a search for it and you'll see. But back to the dungeon. So for the boss fight on this one, you're best off killing the wolves first, and then the enemy Pignius, and then Leo. When fighting any boss, for me, a general rule I found is that you should always clear out the mobs first and save the actual boss for last. The mobs are easy kills. If you don't take them out, they'll wear you down really quickly and end up killing someone, and you've lost your 3-star. In this case, that Pignius will do a lot of damage if you let him run wild, so do make sure that you take him out. The best way to do that is to use Torchy's Bat of Hell to set him on fire, and then Julius with Astounding Pounding to daze him, and then follow that up with Pignius doing his uppercut punch thingy, because for every debuff that you have on the enemy, he'll do another ×1 damage, I think it is. So you end up doing a huge amount of damage to that Pignius, and you might be able to kill him in one hit. So there we go, 3-starred. Not particularly difficult. Let's go take a look at some runes now. Just claim that. And in here, so as I said, there's nothing particularly special about the runes that I've got on these guys. You can see Torchy with his cool epic helmet on. Looks pretty ace actually. There you go. And these marvel at the powerful runes that my beasts have on them. Look at that. So you really don't need anything particularly special to run this dungeon, to be fair. And if you've got low star heroes, then put some decent runes on them to compensate. So Pignius, Greater Life, Bulwark and Battle. Jules, there he is. So Jules, again, nothing particularly fantastic on there. These are kind of spare runes that I've picked up as I've been going along doing farming or whatever. I kind of just tossed them on my random heroes. That was in the days when I had 140 million to spend, and now what am I down to? 1.5 million. So that gets drained out each day. And then finally Bovus. He's got the best runes of all my beasts. They're still not quite on the scale of the goblins, but they got him through this dungeon at the very least. That's all for now, guys. Please leave comments, questions or suggestions in the comments section below. I'll always try to answer. Remember to check out the rest of my YouTube channel for more Dungeon Boss videos, or search for Zombie Dungeon Boss in Google or YouTube for more. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.